quiero ver si tú me quieres. Ahora que pasa, yo bendiga tus placeres. A medianoche, yo te pido un solo beso, solamente un solo beso.
The Indie Show, all things indie podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Yo, one time for your mind, it's your man Mastermind. Welcome to the Indie Show. Let's get this thing started. JS1, one time for your mind.
One time for your mind.
All right, so if you know anything about this show is broken down into segments. And the first segment that I do is called One Time for Your Mind. And that's when I just talk off the dome by whatever I'm thinking about. Right now, at this very moment, I'm just ready for this show to start. Dude, I'm excited. We're talking Canadian R&B with a Juno Award-winning artist by the name of DRU. All right? Canadian R&B. Probably never heard of it if you're in the States. We're going to find out what that is. We're going to find out about DRU. But to really know who DRU is, DRU said he's going to sing live for us. Start off the show. So what I need you to do is tell your friends to tell their friends to tap in right now. At the beginning of the show, the international sensation himself, DRU, is going to be in the building. I want you to see it. This show is crazy. You never know when a moment is about to be made. It could happen at any moment. And I'm telling you right now that soon but very soon, when I introduce my guest, DRU is going to be singing live. And you want to be there. That's what's on my brain. JS1, play my theme music.
Hey yo, that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastermind.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastermind.
Hey! Yo, one time for your mind, two times to move your spine. It's the hip-hop and show-stopping, fat-phone dropping master of the wheels of steel. It's your man, Mastermind. You are tapped into the Indie Show, all things indie. Welcome, one and all. Spread the word because it is going down in a major way. We're going international tonight like we always do around this time. But before we do any and all of that, I got to show some love to the people that's showing love to me. Let's go ahead and get started with Hello Neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
All right, just to set the scene real quick. If you're new to the show, welcome to the Indie Show. If you're here thinking you're just going to see two people sitting around just talking like you usually do in every podcast, get that out your mind. We're different. We're secretly a late night talk show. That's right. I have segments. I have games. I give away money. I have real hard hitting interviews that the people love and come back for. It's going to be an interesting situation. You become a fan before the show is even over. All right, West Coast, East Coast, up top, down south, round, worldwide, we get it in. So thank you. And the first thing I have to do is shout out to all my independents out there. If you watch this show 3 weeks in a row and you participate in the chat, because the chat is where it's at. This is a real interactive show. All right, you put the stuff in the chat, we're gonna put it on the screen. We're gonna show you some love. The more you interact with me on the chat, the crazier this whole show becomes. And you're gonna be telling all your friends about it. Certain people that are independents that get shout outs, like people like Ashley Stewart, Jay Kells, Guns out there on the West Coast, Kiana Barnes, Miriam Graham, M. Fagans, who won my money last week, but I'm not gonna talk about that. Kia Renee, Akanande 90. And I got to shout out to Perry Carter, get well soon, brother, and Shavana. We're praying for you with your treatment. Get well soon. We're wishing and praying for a speedy recovery for both of y'all, speedy and complete. All right, and shout out to Sasha out there too. All right then, so that's my shout outs. I want to shout out to my guy who makes me look and sound good, my executive producer, the one and only JS1.
What's up?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Man, I'm ready to get this show cracking.
Man, who you telling? It's gonna be a fun one. I'm ready. I've been ready for this one for a few days, dog.
No, I'm definitely feeling you. When you said live performance, I was all in. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm ready to see this. You know what I'm saying? Turn up on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. All right. So got that. A big shout out to Gigi out there. Do your thing. Woosah, relax, relate, release. And with that, it's time for Previously On.
Previously on Ready to Die.
We're sending you back to the future. Okay, all right.
So in previously on, we showcase, get a little segment from last week's episode, and last week's episode was fire. International reggae sensation himself, the first will be the judge of that winner of 2024. Mr. Sky Star was in the building, and everybody and their mama had a good time. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sky Star was in the building, and if you haven't seen it, make sure you go to vvclife.com to check it out in its entirety. But we got a little snippet to wet your whistle until after this show goes off. All right, so let's see what happened last week.
What is good? Yes, sir. Yo, Sky Star. I see you, bro. I see you.
Yeah, man, Daniel. Blessings, bro.
Big up, Sky Star. Big up, Mastermind. I got to be honest with you, man. This show is a whole vibe, man. I've been sitting backstage entertained. I didn't know what I was getting into, man. I was told it's time to get on the indie show, but this is a whole vibe. Thank you for having me on, man. This is a real lot of fun.
I appreciate that. Look, a lot of times, folks who come on the show, they don't do any research. They don't check out any past episodes. So they go in blind because they're thinking, oh, it's a podcast, it's a podcast.
Yeah.
They get on, they get hooked, and then sometimes they keep coming back week after week, and I love and respect those artists and the guests that I have on the show. Look, man, this could be the start of something good. You could be sitting in that hot seat just like my man Sky Star.
I gotta tell you.
Yo, that's real. Big shout out to Danny O, who was in that episode as well doing this thing, and we'll be the judge of that. Shout out to Sky Star. That's family right there. Y'all make sure y'all go to his concert. If you're in the was it Edmonton? It's March 7th or 8th. Watch the episode, get all the details. It's going down. Speaking of going down, I need y'all to get y'all wine, get something to drink. Make sure you put your screen on full screen because it's about to go down. This is a VVC Life exclusive, an indie show exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children all over the world, R&B lovers rejoice. put your hands together for the one and only Drew Grange.
Woo! Hello. All my love. Indie show, what's going on? My name is Drew Grange. I'm gonna give you a little Luther Vandross. This is my intro to my residency show. This is the first song. Here we go. I can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days that I was scared to touch you, how I'd spend my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Nah, I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. Nah, hey, and I just don't want to stop too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Woo! What's up? Come on. Woo! Oh, my love. Hey, woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was brokenhearted. Put down the phone, can't be too late. The boss is so demanding. Open the door, and there to my surprise that you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've come a long way, and yet this is only the beginning. Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Nah, come on. And I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. Nah. And I just don't want to stop too much, never too much, never too much. Woo! 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. Ooh. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. Nah. And I just don't want to stop. Oh,
my love. Yeah. That's what that's how you start off a Tuesday night. Yes, sir. Brother, you kill that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Man, we're going to talk about this residency that you got coming on. We're going to learn a lot more about you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Indie Show. You see him. Drew Grange is in the building. It's official. Canada is in the building. That's what's dude. That is how you set it off. Look. Anunnaki 90 said, like that positive vibe. Guns is like got that Charlie Wilson feel.
Charlie, and okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. There's a love out there. Yo, Tell the folks to tap in. We're about to get this show started. Drew is in the building. Let's go. Let's go ahead and start with elevator pitch.
Who the hell do you think you are?
All right. So, Drew.
Yes, sir. Sorry, one sec.
I got you. So, in this segment is called elevator pitch. And in elevator pitch, you have a certain amount of time to pitch yourself, not only to me, but to the world as well. All right, but no pressure. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, all right? Because if it's terrible, the only thing I'll say is, sorry, Drew, but I'm going to have to let you go because that was terrible. All right, so other than that, you have nothing to worry about, all right?
All right.
All right, so today we are going to the third floor, so that means you have 30 seconds, all right? So JS1 is going to give you the clock. When he says go, that's when you'll start.
Okay.
All right, I'm just putting it on the screen, and I'm ready. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
My name is Drew Gray. I represent from Toronto, Canada. I got an R&B residency this Thursday, and I just want to give you these R&B throwbacks from my heart. I hope you tune in, maybe take a trip to Toronto and check me out.
Peace.
That's the first. That's the first.
Bruh, he killed that one.
Thank you, brother.
Bravo, sir. Okay, yeah, okay. My man Drew is legit. He is legit. So I think you're up there as one of the best elevator pitches we've ever had. So
okay, I'll take that.
and smooth with it too. Okay, I see you, homie. I see you. All right, we're gonna keep this train moving. This next segment is called New Phone Who This?
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
All right, Drew, there's only one rule in New Phone Who This. All you have to do is answer the questions honestly. Can you do that?
I hope so.
He said he helps. All right, you got to keep it 100. All right, let's go. Question number 1. In spades, which is the big joker? The big colorful joker, the small black and white joker, or the 2 of diamonds?
What are the options? Colorful joker? What did you? I know nothing about spades.
Oh.
And then it's like we was there. I mean, we was just like,
oh so soulful. No spades.
My God. And I was just like, this is Drew is the man. Is it y'all don't play spades in Canada? Or
Nah, I don't play spades, brother.
Okay, is it just you or the whole country just don't play spades?
I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself.
Okay. All right. Let me take a deep breath. All right, that's cool. All right, players mess up sometimes. All right, I'm gonna let you have that one. All right. So he don't play spades. He don't play spades. Okay, I can live with that. All right, look, he says spades has not crossed the border. Man, you special. All right, second question. All right, we good. Second question. What's your favorite cereal as a child and now as an adult?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Same as an adult?
Same.
All right, Honey Nut Cheerios, that's not bad. Because when they came out with Honey Nut Cheerios, that was like, they ended it for just regular Cheerios.
Exactly.
I didn't ever go back. Nah, man. Yeah, and then now Cheerios, they got it on lock. If you got a flavor, Cheerios has it. They probably have like 20 boxes on the shelf. I was just
I saw Cocoa the other day. They got chocolate Cheerios now. Like, yeah, man.
Wow. Yeah, now that sounds like diabetes. They was doing good. They was doing good keeping us heart healthy, but now they're adding too many. All right. Next question.
Just a second, and boom.
Do you tip for carry-out meals? That means when you go to the restaurant and pick up your own food, are you tipping them?
Well, I mean, you tip for your waiter or waitress's service, correct? So now there's nobody to tip.
Hey, I like your answer. I appreciate the realness. Yes. Now, I think I messed around and I picked up some food. Big shout outs to Soul Food of Buford. I picked up a very nice plate from them the other day, and I messed around and left the tip. I just wanted to make it or round it off $30, so I left them some money, but they family, so that's why I did it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Next question. What 70s, 80s, or 90s TV show would you reboot? We got him thinking on that one.
Different Strokes.
Different Strokes makes a comeback. Okay, then. Now, just off the top of your head, you have anybody you would cast in Different Strokes? Like, would it be like a new cast? Would it have to be everybody's pretty much dead?
Yeah, I think it would have to be a new cast. I don't know who would play my little guy there.
Arnold,
yeah. I don't even know who would play him right now.
That's cool. But that's a good one. You're not the first one to come with that one. All right. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to put that on the board. Dang, my guy said Three's Company, but a multicultural version.
Ooh, that would be dope, too.
Yes. But it's not taboo for men and women to live in an apartment together like it was back in the day.
That's true.
We got to have a spin on it. What's the spin, man? What's the spin? All right, next question, number 5. Does punctuation or the lack thereof bother you in text and tweets?
It depends. Overall, if I know the gist of what someone's trying to say, it doesn't really bother me. But if it's something that's just completely just very obvious, then I would maybe have to like send them a little LOL and give them a little correction.
See, that's how you do it. You hit them with the LOL and be like, yo, this whole sentence almost gave me a stroke. I need you to put some punctuations in there. All right, I see how you got to smooth it out. Smooth it out. There we go.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Miriam. Let's go. I see you. All right, next question. Are we moving along expeditiously? All right, so, how do you like your wings? You see the choices right there: lemon pepper hot, barbecue, mango habanero, plain, or whatever. And also, I want to know: do you like drums, flats, or both?
I like both, drums or flats. There's no discrimination. And I'm a big fan of lemon pepper. So
lemon pepper is across the border. Okay, there we go. Back.
I like to make my own jerk chicken or jerk wings, also my own recipe. So yeah.
Oh, is it a secret? Are you gonna start selling them, or can you share with the people out here?
No, I'm not sharing it. I may start my little business down the road. You know, when I got my gray dreads growing in, I'm in my 70s. I may start a little food truck. So.
There we go.
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
There we go. We got Grange wings. There we go. Free Grange wings. That's the name of it right there.
Love it.
All right. Next question. What's your favorite go-to sandwich? Those are options. You can throw me a specific sandwich if you have one.
You know what? I don't know if this is exactly a sandwich, but it's close to it. A roti, man. Curry chicken roti.
Curry chicken roti. Now, I've never had that one. All right, so we're putting curry chicken on some. What type of bread are we using?
So roti is actually the wrap. It's almost like it's like a panzerotti pizza type of thing, but it's like a wrap. The roti is actually the wrap. I'm not sure what it's made with. Don't put me on the spot now, but It's a Trinidadian specialty dish, and it's like you put like curry chicken, potatoes in it. You know, it's all like full of gravy and messy, but you wrap it up in the roti wrap, and it's amazing.
Oh, so it's a Jamaican burrito.
You can say that. Trinidadian. Yeah.
Trinidadian. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, then. I got you. I can visualize it now. Now I'm hungry.
Delicious.
Yeah. Just gravy everywhere.
Gravy everywhere is a mess. But yeah, if you're not messed up, then you didn't do it right.
Oh, bet. All right, I'm going to remember that. Next question. What's the title of your autobiography?
Determined.
Determined. All right.
Determined.
I like this question because usually when I ask it, I have a lot of guests. It's like they've been waiting forever for someone to ask this question because they start just ripping off titles left and right. So it's a beautiful experience. Determined. What does Determined say about you?
You know, I'm going to just make it happen no matter what is thrown at me, no matter what obstacles, no matter, you know, if people say, nah, Drew, you can't do this, or I don't think you can do that, that just kind of fuels me even more to prove them wrong. So, yeah, and DRU is stands for Determined, Revolutionary, Unstoppable. You know, so, yeah, man, determined, definitely.
There it is. I love it. All right, JS, is this the last question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Again, no pressure, Drew. But this last question is really the most important question of this entire show.
Okay.
Friendships have been forged because of the answers given on this question.
Oh boy.
And relationships have crumbled by some of the answers given. Okay. No pressure, and we're not going to judge you, but JS, the last question of the night. How do you like your grits? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, butter. You can combine it any type of way you want to, but just keep it 100.
Okay, so
and put him on the full screen because this is a big time. There we go.
Okay, so you know you're talking to Jamaican background Canadian.
Okay.
We don't eat grits. We don't eat grits.
Have you ever tried grits? Do y'all know what y'all
maybe have a very long time ago in the States, in New York.
New York.
Yes.
Most Canadians, when they have grits, is usually in New York.
Well, New York is right here, right? It's right across the border.
I'm like, ever since first season of this show, I've been like, I need to talk to. I called Canada. I was like, Canada, hey, I need y'all to get some grits. But you know, they had me bouncing around. They didn't know who to talk to. I needed the Department of Agriculture, somebody to talk to get grits into all parts of Canada. But you know, they never called me back. So
yeah, brother, they don't. Yeah, we ain't eating grits out here. I'll tell you that much.
That's a problem. Look, let me see. We need an equivalent question for Canadian Jamaicans.
Yes.
Grits. The grits is the defining line, sir. On this show, it's grits. You either had it or you don't, or you will have it.
I agree with Guns.
No, don't listen to Guns. Guns is a fool. All right. Yes. All right. Hey, look, man, you survived. You passed. Yes, thank you. You know who this? Drew is in the building. It's going down in a major way to everybody to tap in. It's the Indie Show. We're going to be learning more about Drew. I just wanted to let it be known for Mastermind Games. If you want to win my money tonight, go ahead and put your Cash App in the chat. All right? Put it in the chat. You can win my real American money. Yes. So, no pressure, but the pressure going to be on you to see if they win it. But we'll talk about Mastermind Games when we get to it. But yeah, if you want to be the recipient of my money, which I hope you don't win, put your Cash Apps out there. I just want to let it be known. All right, we're going to choose randomly who gets to play tonight. All right, JS1, what we doing? Playing commercials?
Yes, sir.
Let's play some bills. We back in 2 and 2.
Pop quiz. Airport. Gunman with one hostage. He's using her for cover. He's almost to a plane. You're 100 feet away.
What do you think? Shoot the hostage.
What?
Go for the good wound and he can't get to the plane with her. Clear shot.
You're deeply nuts. You know that?
All right, gentlemen, what we have here are 13 passengers in an express elevator. Bomb's already taken out cables. Bomber wants $3 million or he blows the emergency brakes.
Anything else that'll keep this elevator from falling?
The basement.
He can strike anywhere, at any time.
Will the mystery guest please sign in?
Why are they messing with me? Do they think I'm doing this for fun?
Real Reviews, Thursday at 8 at vvclife.com.
It's your boy, JS1 Supplier, and it's time for another Build Your Platform course. Let me get you up and running so you can get your platform popping right now. All you got to do is sign up so we can work hand in hand with you so that you can grasp sales, software development, social media, show structure, graphic designs, video and audio, and much more. We have a whole free trial. You get 7 full days to access all of our live streams and our pre-recorded videos so that you can get an understanding of everything that's going on. You get 12 hands-on platform building sessions. You get 6 one-on-one consultations, free access to our videos and audio editing software, classes, videos that are available 24/7. So if you miss a class, you can always go back and learn. Sign up right now for our Build Your Platform class, brought to you by JS1 Supplier and vvclife.com. Sign up right now, patreon.com/vvclife.
It is what it is. It's your man Mastermind. This is the Indie Show, all things indie. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, spread the word, because my guy Drew Grange is in the building.
Yes.
All right, sir. This next segment is about spotlighting indie music artists. All right. This section is called "We'll Be the Judge of That."
Court is now in session.
All right, we'll be the judge of that. This segment, we have 3 indie artists. We're going to play music videos for them, critique the video, and then after we played all 3, we are going to let the audience vote. And whoever has the most votes at the end of the episode wins. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, they get to be in the hot seat just like you with their own episode built around them. All right? Yeah, so last week's guest, he won 3 weeks in a row. Sky Star, my dude out there in Canada, he was our special guest last week. It was an amazing show, and that could be you. Go to theindieshow.co if you want to submit your music, and once you do that, submit your music or your music video, we'll get you on the show sooner than you think. All right, so our first artist goes by the name of Divine. She is a lyrical assassin, an MC on the mic. Shawty she is fire. All right, so she couldn't make it today, but she sent us her own little intro video to introduce her new song that is just recently released on Spotify and a little some other streaming platforms. It's doing numbers. It's growing organically. Let's see what Divine has to say.
Hello, my name is Divine, and I am coming to introduce you to a new single that I just dropped by the name of Female Rage, and I'm coming to tell you to go check that song out if you haven't already. Make sure you go stream, save, share, all of the good, subscribe, follow so you don't miss out on the new stuff. Come on now, because you know Female Rage was a banger. Female Rage, we snap. It's Chicago's lyricism at its finest. Make sure you go do that. Love you.
Let's go.
No hood.
Jesus.
Go. Last time I ever overdo my back bending. Pull a trigger where it hurts. I want his guts wrenching. His nuts and bolts is out the screws. This who y'all defending. I sent C-Corny in his paws. Now I'm done pretending. I'm done amending. We can never coexist. I could take up every space. I'm the first and you the 10th. Get a grip. Make a break you in a second. What a whip. Grow some balls, little hitter. You a trickin', I'm your pimp. Next skip, move it back. I don't wanna reminisce. Screw a bliss. I ain't drowning in delusion. Hit or miss. Call it quits. Had to get you out the way. You dismiss. Throwing rocks to hide your hand. Now we all hate Chris. It's a blitz, no assist. I'm a double, triple menace. They embarrassed on their own. All alone, all in fairness. Serving 10 on 10 big grills. I'm a dentist. Time is precious. You may never hear a noise through the deafness. In abyss. Let's go a little deeper. I insist. I admit I was dumber than dummy. Falling slip. Can't commit. Making hits after hits. A little bit. Can't quit. I'm as good as it gets. Turn it all and blow the motor out. Call me Bernadine. Miss Passes, take his head off clean. Inhale, exhale, made a new crime scene. I'm queen, but my rage made a deadly machine. Sling and believe him when he show you I don't need it twice. 3 times in a charm, you might lose your life. Roll the dice and pay the price, cause ain't nothing nice. Get advice and live your life. Screw a shining night.
Chicago is in the building.
My goodness.
Yes.
Rage.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Drew. What did you think of Divine and Female Rage?
I think that was fire, bro. She brought it back to the real rap, the real, you know what I mean? Like, how old is she? She seems older than, you know what I mean, than she looks, you know, with that mature kind of, you know, real wordplay. She's dope.
She is definitely dope. So the first time she was on, she didn't make it to the second round, but she was just so fired, we had to give her a second chance. So that was her second chance opportunity right there.
Fire.
And came out the gate spitting. And then I loved her personality, because one of the things about her, she has a great personality when we talked to her last time. So stuff was happening, she was unable to make the show today. So I was just like, go ahead and make a video to introduce your song. And then, so she has that youthful spirit, that youthful energy, but she's got that old soul when it comes to the music. So I don't know how old she is, but she's representing Chicago right.
Definitely. I mean, she looks young, but she sounds like she got that old soul. Definitely. She's sick.
Yeah. All right. JS1, talk to me.
You know, I love this record when we first heard it. I still love the record. Not a fan of the music video, but you know, it is what it is. I felt like
I'm sorry, but it's not the music video. It's just her lyrics video, and so I wanted us to have something visual rather than just listen to the song like last time.
Agreed. But I still think the record is fire, right? This joint a classic, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm glad you put it back on. Man, I hope people vote for it. She deserves a shot, for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
Right. Now, the second person is our current winner. My guy came through by the name of Dey Call Me Dog. Dey Call Me Dog came through with his anthem to smoking weed, creative music video. And so that's what we're going to do right now. Big shout out, ode to the movie Friday. Y'all check out this music video from my guy, Dey Call Me Dog.
You know what time it is? It's time for morning video. Hey, let's go.
I'm rolling it. How you want to pay rent? It's studio time. Get yourself. Pay me back what you owe me. Yeah, go. Give me that. Okay, give me out here in the Hebrew slave. I'm just waiting. Okay, look, all right, give me about. I sweat that slave. Look. Give me about 35, 45 minutes. That's 1 month.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, see, I'm up early in the morning and I'm rolling up. I do not want that shit you got, cause it ain't strong enough. You say you got the gas, but let me see, I'll call you bluff. I can smell it busting out the pad before it's opened up. I wanna get high, I'm tryna get high, I wanna get high, I wanna get high.
We gotta figure out how to get this money for the record market.
Huh?
We gotta figure out how to get this money for the record market.
You sell Robin?
What? I'm not selling Robin. You better sell Helen.
Why I gotta sell Helen?
Because what you mean?
No, cause you gotta say this.
No, but you gonna help me.
Dude, I'm fixing cars.
You gonna help me.
I'm selling cases.
But you gonna help me.
I'm fixing cars. I'm selling cases.
I'm not selling Robin. You better sell Helen.
I'm fixing cars and selling. I'm fixing. I hate you.
Let's do that.
Point me to the gas, point me to the tree, point me to the grass, point me to some green. Yeah, I just want to smoke. Yeah, I just want to cheat. Yeah, I just want to pack. Yeah, I just want some weed. Okay, I pull up, I got some gas and roll up with me. I know that it's tough. I smoke till I can't get up. You see, it's all the way lit. Right now I'm high as a bitch, and I ain't planning on coming down, cause I'm cool where I'm in. I just want me something strong. I don't want no seats in it. I hit my plug on the phone, and he get me a million. He know that I love my flavor. That's why that's my favorite one. I can't do no paper. Natural, that's my favorite blunt. You ain't put up to this pack, no, you cannot hit it. Nah, I ain't coming back if that shit ain't hit. Nah, don't try to short me, I want what I pay for. And you know just what I came for. See, I'm up early in the morning and I'm rolling up. I do not want that shit you got, cause it ain't strong enough. You say you got the gas, but let me see, I'll call you bluff. I can smell it busting out the pad before it's opened up. I wanna get high, I'm tryna get high, I wanna get high, I wanna get high.
Let's go with a new
That right there was Dey Call Me Dog representing Baltimore. Let me see. He said it's a... What is it, Heath? You left us in suspense, man. Drew, what did you think about Dey Call Me Dog?
You know what? I love that sample that he used, the same Styles P sample. I Get High. That's fire.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of fell off. It kind of got a little boring, to tell you the truth.
We keep it real. We keep it 100 here.
It was cool at the beginning, but it kind of, I don't know if it's the little acting segment in the middle that kind of took it off course a little bit, but it kind of seemed like it fell off towards that.
So it was a little too long?
I think so.
Yeah, same thing JS said last week. Talk to me, Jay. What you thinking?
Nope, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Still like the video. I love the effort. It could have just picked up a little bit more. It got a little slow and too many little skit things all over the place. You know, it is what it is. But I still love it. It's a great record. I've been streaming it by itself without the video. I'll just go to streaming and play the song. The song is dope.
I got you. Look at you. Look. Getting hits. You get on the show, you get hits. Streams. This is what we do. Showcasing indie artists.
Song is dope.
It is. All right, so here is our third artist. This artist also got a second chance opportunity. And simply because she has such a soulful voice. And it didn't work out for her the first time. Her mic and camera was messing up. So we have our fingers crossed that everything is going to work tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lili D.
Hey, look, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's happening, Lili? How you
Good.
doing?
How about y'all?
I'm pretty good. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Drew?
I'm great. How you doing?
Jay, what's the other guy? Mr. J.
JS1.
I don't see his name like everybody else. JS1.
It's all good. He's just a voice. That's all. Hey, so welcome back, love. I appreciate you spending some time with us.
Yes, thank you for bringing me back.
No doubt. Look, I'm going to just get to it. Your song is so soulful. You have such a great voice. How long have you been singing?
Since 4, 5, around that age. Yep, 4 or 5.
Now, a lot of folks be talking about, yeah, I've been singing since I got out the crib. What are you doing? What do you mean you were singing since 4? What were you doing at 4 to really be considered a singer?
Well, I mean, I wasn't a real, my first show was when I was 6. I did a talent show when I was 6, but I used to play.
2 years later.
Yeah, but I used to do karaoke, though, every time I went to my dad's house. That's the first time I realized I liked singing.
Oh, big shout out to karaoke. So how was that first experience on stage at the age of 6?
Nerve-wracking. I was like, oh, my God, look at all these people. But I did it, though. I sung a song by CeCe Winans at the time.
You singing CeCe Winans?
I mean, that's all my mama was listening to.
I'm about to say, what is your background when it comes to music?
Everything, though, but I mean, she would listen to CeCe Winans all the time and Whitney Houston, but I wasn't going up there to sing Whitney Houston. I said, So I'm gonna sing CeCe. I'll keep it a little bit, Hers was hard too, so I want Whitney.
So you have a special place in your heart anytime you hear some CeCe.
CeCe or Whitney. I was hurt when Whitney was gone.
Yeah, I think we all were. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So is that part of your background as well, or is there other influences to your music?
Beyonce. I love Beyonce. That's who I used to sing on karaoke. Survivor.
Oh dang. Taking it back.
Yep. I would go around my dad's living room just singing every time I got to his house. Beyonce, Aaliyah, TLC later on down the road. Usher, Michael Jackson, all of them.
So there was no point in your life where you were never thinking about making music a career?
When I got freshman year of college, I started back in a little town, Wilson, North Carolina, that I used to stay in. They heard me singing because I did chorus, and there was a local group there. They were like, well, come record a song with us, write a verse. And that was the first time I wrote a verse. And even my cousin, he was like, Aaliyah, you need to do this. So at that time, I was going by Aaliyah. I wasn't going by Lili yet. That didn't come till like 2021. But yeah, he was like, you need to do it. So I did talent shows here and there, started writing my own stuff. We had a producer there in the city that we worked with. And then I stopped for some time and then came back, and that's when Lili D got revamped.
So what brought you back, and why were you reborn as Lili D?
I had a baby. So I have a 6-year-old. So that I stopped for some time then. But it was but I was still performing. But what maybe I would see all my other artist friends that are like doing it. I'm like, why don't I have a song out? So I think it just worked out. I found an artist by the name of Versatile, and we met up with a producer, and that's where Newfound Love, my first song, came from. And it started from there. I came up with the name Lili D because people call me Lili for short for Aaliyah, and then D is for my middle name. So I just said Lili D, and it went from there.
Do me a favor. This is your time to shine.
Okay.
Introduce this song for all of us, all right?
Okay, so you're doing Searching for You. Okay. I thought you were doing Don't Let Me Go, the video. Sorry. So if you're doing still Searching for You, Searching for You was basically, I guess you could say, a love letter to myself, but also to whoever my future person is going to be. If you listen to my whole album, it's called Free because I found myself freeing myself from a bad situation. And Searching for You is basically like, you're looking for the new version of you so that you can set yourself free from that old love. So when you find a new love, you're ready for it, basically.
I've been thinking about you, searching for you, dreaming about you,
searching for you. Searching, thinking about you. But I know true love if it was standing in front of me. Or are the chips from my heart blinding my eyes from what I need to see? I've been thinking about you, searching for you, dreaming about you, searching for you, searching, thinking about you. Baby, you're on my mind. Do you think of me the way I think of you? Baby, I'm looking for you. Are you searching? 'Cause I'm searching for you. I think about you, searching for you. I've been dreaming about you, searching for you, searching, thinking about you. Baby, you're on my mind. Do you think of me the way I think of you? Baby, I'm looking for you. Are you searching? 'Cause I'm searching for you.
Thank you.
Drew, I'm gonna let you have this one. Talk to me, Drew.
Oh, that's some R&B right there. You're singing, madam. You are singing.
Thank you so much.
Nah, beautiful. I love it. I love it. I can definitely feel the emotion. It felt very sincere. You know, yeah, it's dope. I think it's really fresh. It's definitely a vibe.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Definitely, that's seriously a real vibe right there.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard to choose who I like better on this show because everybody's so fire. But ma'am, Lily, I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I'm leaning a certain way. Jay, I just want to talk to him.
Yo, on the second listen, actually, wait a minute. This might be my third or fourth listen. But like, yo, this sounds better and better and better every time I hear it. This is a beautiful song. I love the record. I just simply, I can't say nothing about it. Only thing I can say is I love it. And you know what I mean? You need to be performing this everywhere. I'm with it all day.
Yeah, my manager be on me. He's like, you need to put that in the set list.
Without a doubt. If it's not in the set list, you tripping, Shawty, because that thing is sexy. It is sexy. I love it. Look, somebody in the chat, Gunn said Drew needs to be on the remix.
Yes.
I ain't mad at it. I heard him singing earlier.
I like it. Gunn says it's still fire. Anunnaki says, I like the song. I already liked her on YouTube Music. Look, man.
Thank you.
These folks love you out here. All right, JS, tell folks how they can vote.
All right, if y'all want to vote right now, oh crap! Y'all gonna give me 5 minutes so I can put it together, and then I'm gonna have it for y'all. Y'all keep it locked with us. I'm sorry, I was so focused on something else. I'm sorry.
Hey, dude. Hey, it's live TV. This is what happens. We roll with the punches, man.
Yes,
sir. We doing the sponsorships real quick.
Yes, sir. We can. All right, let me throw these up on the screen. As the first one is.
There we go. Big shout outs to Gina Preston. She is a proud sponsor of the indie show with the book Zombie Soup. Make sure y'all check it out and get it at Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Books A Million, and especially on Amazon. Big shout out to Gina Preston, proud supporter of Zombie Soup. As well as we have one more sponsor. Big shout out to our sponsor. You know her from the hit hip hop group Arrested Development. It's Ishi. Ishi is a proud sponsor of the indie show All Things Indie. This dancer, singer, songwriter is she does it all. She's getting into modeling and management, but she loves this show and she's showing her support. That's Ishi. Y'all show us some love on the social media. All right. It's time. Everybody want to know. Everybody want to get in this business. 101 with my guy.
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me.
Drew, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and you being on the show, man.
No, it's an honor, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, it's
fun.
all good. This is fun. All right, cool. That's what I like to hear, man. Look, because I know y'all do a lot of interviews from time to time, and it's usually the same cookie cutter interview. Nope, not here. When you hear it, you at home, you relax. We go kick back and have lots of fun.
I love it. I love it.
Now tell me, how did you get into music? Who is Drew, especially growing up? How did we get to this point?
You know what? I was a very shy kid. I used to stutter a lot, so I was very quiet. I was a serious stutterer. It was a real problem. So I would stay quiet because I was afraid I was going to be stuttering. So I was that quiet kid in the corner just laughing and watching everyone. And my older brother, who used to, he used to clown me. You know how your brother clowns you, makes fun of you, messes with you. He overheard me singing the Jackson 5 version of My Girl, the Temptation song, My Girl. He overheard me singing it under my breath. And he was like, Andrew, he's like, that's my full name, Andrew. He's like, Andrew, you got a nice voice. And for my older brother, who's usually clowning me, to actually tell me, yo, you have a voice, I took it seriously. And that's kind of what got in my head. I was maybe 7 or 8 years old when he told me that. So from then I was like, okay, I want to do a talent show. And I actually prepared for a talent show at my church. And I rehearsed for maybe 6 months. And when the time came for the talent show, I didn't do it.
What happened?
I was too shy. I was too scared. I could not get the nerve to do it. So my first talent show ended up being in the 9th grade. I did Can You Stand the Rain? And yeah, it was terrifying. My face was shaking, my legs were shaking. I could barely stand on the stage. But as soon as I started singing, 'cause I need somebody who will stand by me through the good times. And the place went crazy. My classmates had never heard me before, so the place went, it erupted. And yeah, man, so from there, it's just, I was in a group when I was 16. We started a group named In Essence, and we're now a legendary, iconic, Canadian group, one of the pioneer R&B groups from Canada. And so we did that. That's where the Juno came in, the Juno Award, and the SoCan #1 award, I think it's up there. And I went solo in 2007, and my first solo album was called The One, and that's when I got the gold record, and yeah, things just kind of went up from there, man.
All right, so a lot to unpack on that one. So first thing is, so what happened? How did you stop stuttering?
You know what? The music and performing actually helped my nerves. So it's crazy because in the group, I was the front guy. So I was forced to, lead most of the interviews, and most of the questions were directed at me, and a lot of the attention was on me. So I was forced to kind of get out of my shyness, because that's really where the stuttering came from. It was my shyness. I was worried about sounding stupid, and so after being in front of audiences and performing and then having to speak, it just helped my stuttering a lot. So for anyone watching, kids that are watching that have stuttering issues, you can definitely work your way through it. So yeah.
Okay then. So let's talk about Canadian R&B. All right.
Yes.
So you were saying you were one of the founding fathers of Canadian R&B group?
Yes, if I can say so myself.
Hey, look, I'm getting a history lesson because I really want to know, is there any differentiation between Canadian R&B and just American R&B? So what's going on?
I mean, of course, R&B and soul music started in America. And, in Canada, from my childhood, we've been watching U.S. television. That's basically 90% of what we watch here is U.S. television. So
copy that. All
the way back from, Soul Train, even like Arsenio Hall show. That was always our dream, to be on the Arsenio Hall show. So we've been watching from Canada. So I would say the influence is still from America, the soulful vibe, the whole, funk, soul vibe that came from the States. So we've just been watching, so I know like as a kid in Canada, kids like when The Weeknd was a kid, when Drake was a child, when Justin Bieber, they were watching In Essence, they were watching our group, and that kind of opened up the doors. Drake, we actually performed at Drake's OVO in 2022. He asked my group to come back because we were such an influential part of his life. So it was an honor for him to give us our flowers, and we got to perform at his OVO show. Us and a bunch of other Canadian acts that kind of influenced him coming up, like Glenn Lewis, like Cardinal Official, Julie Black.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Okay, then look, I'm getting like this cool little music lesson and whatnot. Big shout out to In Essence. Yes. All right, and so In Essence won the Juno.
Yes, In Essence won the Juno for Best R&B Soul Recording in 2004.
Do you remember who you were up against?
Yes, we were up against Tamia, which is Canadian. Obviously, you know Tamia. Robin Thicke and Glenn Lewis.
Wow, that's some nice company right there.
Yeah, that was crazy. We were very surprised at the time. I think we didn't think we were going to win, so we were kind of before the nomination came up, I think we were like at the bar or something. We were just hanging out, and one of our managers at the time was like, they're going to be announcing the R&B Soul Recording of the Year. You guys should probably get back to your seats. And he was very kind of like matter of fact, like, you guys should go back to your seats right now, type of thing. So it's like he knew something.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, we won. And that was actually the last time they televised the R&B Soul Recording category on the Juno. So that was the last time we got to say our speech, to the whole country.
Wow, that is crazy. Y'all shut it down. Oh,
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Just politically speaking, do you know why they stopped showing that part?
That's, I don't really know why. There's actually a rap group named the Rascals from Canada that when they won their award, it wasn't televised, and they basically gave back the award. They're like, we don't want it if you guys aren't going to let us have our platform to say our speech. And they got way more press than they could have ever got if they accepted the award. So shout out to the Rascals. Yeah.
Shout out to the Rascals. Hey,
yes.
Come on now. Keeping black folks down. Let's not do that, Juno. So is the Juno the equivalent to the Grammy?
Yes. It is the biggest Canadian music award you can win. Yes.
Big shout outs. All right. And speaking of shout outs, shout out everybody that's in Essence.
Yes. Big up to In Essence, Touch, Pops, Q, Smooth. Those are my boys, and we came up together. So big up to In Essence, definitely.
Every R&B group got to have a Q in it, I guess. That's just how it goes
For
down.
real,
Right?
112. Yeah, actually, we were like arch enemies to 112. We wanted to like crush every group. So 112, you know, Jagged Edge, all of them, we wanted to crush them all. So when we knew there was a queue, they're like, oh, they got a queue? Nah, we got to crush them, you know? So we were very competitive.
You had to call the UN on that one. It's like international relations frayed right now in the R&B category.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you seeing me on the screen right now. It's Drew Grange in the building. We're having ourselves a great time. We saw it earlier. We put the link up. Start voting now. We're going to let you know at the end of the show who won. So vote, spread the word. And come on, this is honor system. You got to be paying attention and watching in order to vote. All right? So don't tell folks somebody sleep, you wake them up and like, hey, go vote for me. Nah, man, they got to put in some time to watch this interview with Drew Grange. We're about to start the game pretty soon. So if you want to win my money, I need you to put your Cash App in the chat. If you don't put the Cash App, we still gonna play the game. I'm just gonna keep my money. All right, but Drew Grange is in the building. What part? Where are you from? Are you Canadian?
I am Canadian. I was born in Toronto. You know, I live in Mississauga, which is about 20 minutes from downtown Toronto. Okay. And my parents are Jamaican.
Your parents are Jamaican. Yes, you spending any time in Jamaica?
I haven't spent enough time. When I was younger, my parents brought me. I've done a couple of vacations there, but I haven't spent as much time as I wanted to. So, you know, I have my daughter's 19 now, and she hasn't really had a chance to go really see the culture. So I'm going to have to take her out there very soon.
Bruh, you got a 19-year-old daughter. You are drinking that good water, because I can't figure out how old you are, and you mess around telling folks you got a 19-year-old, and I'm trying to put time together. The songs that you're singing, you got beef with 112. It's just like, I can't figure this thing out. But yo, keep doing what you're doing. I just want to know, how does your culture and where you from affect your singing, who you are as an artist?
You know, I think just Jamaicans in general, you know, Jamaica's a small island. And, you know, you see the impact that the small island has on the rest of the world when it comes to dance hall and reggae music and, you know, Bob Marley influencing the world the way he did from this little island. I think it really shows our work ethic, you know, our determination. So that kind of seeps into me as an R&B artist. I kind of take all of that, you know, like I said, in essence, was a competitive group that could maybe come from the Jamaican background. We're all Jamaican background in the group also. So it's like, you know, we want to bun down the stage, you know what I'm saying? We want to, like, you know what I'm saying? We have that intense kind of camaraderie, and we want to just, you know, take over things. And that's kind of a Jamaican thing.
That's what's up. Y'all put your hands together for my man Drew Grange is in the building. Yes. It's not over. We gonna keep talking to Drew. But first, it's time for Mastermind Games.
Let the games begin!
All right, in Mastermind Games, sir, you get 10 questions. All right, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And every question that you get right, someone is going to win $1. All right, so someone has the opportunity to win $10 tonight. All right. Nice. So whenever you answer a question, you have to solidify it by saying final answer. All right? Okay. So whatever you answer, it has to be final answer. Okay? All right. Here is an example just to get us ready. All right. So here is, I'm going to put your options on the screen to help you out, but I am going to read the question. All right? I'm going to read it twice. All right. So the first one. Who was the first black person to ever host a late night talk show?
Oh boy.
All right. Was it Charlemagne the God, Arsenio Hall, Steve Harvey, or Wendy Williams? Who was the first black person to ever host a late night talk show? So I asked the question, you hear some theme music, We don't give you a lot of it, but you get enough time to think. And
Okay.
also, you can ask the audience for help. But when time is up, you got to give me an answer.
I'm going to say, do I wait for the music or I can say?
No, you can answer at any point.
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall.
Final answer.
There we go. That's it. All right. So the answer is Arsenio Hall. All right. So you got it.
Got it.
All right. So if you hear that, you hear that music. All right. But if you got it incorrect, you'll hear this sound. If you get 3 strikes in a row, no one wins. I get to keep my money.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
No, we want that. And you know, you cool people and everything, but I'm greedy. I'm trying to keep this money in my wallet.
No.
All right.
You're losing that
All
money.
right. So today, Heath Gunn is going to be trying to take my money. So Heath Gunn, hopefully we get 3 strikes tonight. Let's see. All right. So here is the first question. All right. Good luck, sir. I hope you miss it. The Professor, Hot Sauce, Skip to My Lou, and Escalades are icons from which series? The Professor, Hot Sauce, Skip to My Lou, and Escalade are icons from which series? Is it And One mixtapes? Is it Cocaine City? Is it Smack DVD? Or is it The Rap Game?
I need help. I need help from the audience.
Yes. Don't help him. I mean, help him. Give him the wrong answer. Time is ticking.
So there's no help.
This guy says And One. It could be right. No cheating. I know y'all like to cheat and get on YouTube. No, this is the honor system. Let's go. All right.
Okay.
Pick it. I need something.
I'm gonna say And One. Final answer.
And One final answer. Is he correct? And One mixtape is correct. No rule. No, that's $1 in the pocket right there.
That's right.
Oh, man, I don't like that. I don't like that, dog. All right, let me see. My homie. Oh, 50 was your homie. Okay. All right, I see you. Oh, Jamal Smith is in there.
Yes.
Let me
Thank you,
see.
audience. Thank you for the help.
50-inch vertical. All right, then. That's what's up. All right, next question. So you knew that one. All right. Which iconic athlete coined the phrase, we talking about practice? Which athlete coined the phrase, we talking about practice? And Marshawn Lynch, Deion Sanders, Allen Iverson, or Kobe Bryant?
I think I know this. But you know what? Let me get some help from the audience.
This guy, come on, I have faith in yourself, man. Michael Jordan, not even an option.
Stop that. Okay, I'm gonna say Allen Iverson. Final answer.
He was waiting for somebody to co-sign, I guess. All right, the answer is Allen Iverson. I don't like that. You too excited about taking my money. All right.
Take that.
Okay, bet. I see that. All right, number 3. What did I do? All right, number 3. Next question, because this is not going the way I thought it would. Who is Boo Boo the Fool? All right. The question is, who is Boo Boo the Fool? Is Boo Boo the Fool a TV show character, a famous clown, a comedian, or I don't know, but it ain't me?
Nah, I need some help.
Yeah, I'll help your boy out.
100%. What did they say?
Oh yeah, let's go back. He is 100% R&B, no sports.
That's true.
I like that one. Gunn said anybody not watching the indie show. That's my God. You ain't lying. Jamal says, "Hey, what was A?"
That's what I thought. I was thinking that too. I'm gonna try it. TV show character. Final answer.
All right. He said final answer, people. He said final answer. Look, Jamal said comedian maybe by Ananuke, and sounds more like comedy. The actual answer is I don't know, but it ain't me. So, first of all, I thank you for the strike. There we go. 2. So, Boo Boo the Fool is not a reference, a cultural reference in Canada at all amongst the black folks.
Nah.
Man, it must be an American thing. Man, a Boo Boo? Who you think I am? Boo Boo the Fool? Right. There you go. All right. So, this is interesting. We learned a lot about culture today, people.
Yeah.
All right, next question. On the show Bel Air, who planted drugs in Will's backpack? In the show Bel Air, who planted drugs in Will's backpack? Was it Connor, Carlton, Trey, or the school police? Just because I'm a good guy, this is Bel Air and not the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Right.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that ain't helping me at all then. I didn't watch that show at all.
You are missing out, sir. I'm going to need you to go back. I need you to go back and check out every season of Bel Air.
Oh, yeah?
It is great. It is really top-notch acting. Everything about Bel Air is wonderful. They took the idea of Fresh Prince of Bel Air and distilled it down into a new version. It's great.
I did not give that show a chance.
Please give it a chance. On my recommendation, check it out, watch it. Jeez. You will enjoy it.
Audience, help me out.
All right, your time is running out. I'm gonna need an answer, sir.
I'm gonna say, I guess I'm gonna say Carlton. Final answer.
He said Carlton. Final answer. The answer is. Spoiler alert! It was Connor. But now you know to watch out for Connor when you start watching this episode.
Yes.
Don't trust Connor.
Watch the show now just because of this.
Oh, for sure. Yes. And I was just about to spoil something, but no, watch the show because you'll see a lot of references from the original, but they put a little spin on it. You'll enjoy it. All right. Hopefully this is the last one. Hopefully this is the you get this one wrong and I get to keep my money. So far you got $2 in the bank. You have 2 strikes. One more strike and it's over.
Oh no.
All right. You watch a lot of TV and sitcoms, so you might get this one. All right. Ooh, almost messed up. On the show Living Single, what was Sinclair's go-to phrase when comforting someone? On the show Living Single, what was Sinclair's go-to phrase when comforting someone?
Man, you're bringing it back too far, bro.
Hey, dude. Is it woo woo woo? Or is it there? Or is it aww? Or you tough, right? These are your options. Woo woo woo. There. Aww. And you tough, right? I mean, no pressure. One more strike. And we go back to the interview. Yeah, help this man out. You can. Do, don't do. It don't matter to me because I get to keep this money. Keep this money.
What? Nobody knows. No one's helping me. I feel like it's woo woo woo, but I don't remember that. That's too long ago, man.
Yeah. He said, Gun, save him. And then Gun says, there, wild guess. You can go with that, or you can go with your heart.
Oh gosh.
No,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say woo woo woo.
Hey, you tell me what you want to do. All these people could be wrong. You could be right, or one of them could be right, and you are super wrong. Are you gonna trust yourself or them?
I'm gonna say woo woo woo. Final answer.
My guy says follow your guts. He says woo 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 for the third strike. Is it woo woo woo? God dang. It's woo woo woo.
Yeah.
God.
Take that money.
Oh, I just knew. I was just like, man, he is not gonna trust himself. Oh. All right, we good. All right, I'm gonna bounce back on this one. This next question. Oh, all right. More TV. On the show Martin. I don't know if you were a fan of Martin.
Yeah.
Which of the following names did Martin's mama, Ruby, not call Gina? So which one did she not say about Gina? All right.
Okay.
Is it Light Bright, Muscle Butt, Applehead, or Heifer? 3 of those things his mama called Gina on the regular. One of them she never said. Which one is it?
I don't remember Applehead. Muscle butt.
Come on, wrong answer. Come on.
I don't remember
people.
muscle butt being used. Come on, people, help me out.
Y'all help this man out. Oh, his guess is muscle butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards too. That's it? Nobody else?
Lili D says muscle butt. The bird said that, I believe. The bird may have said muscle butt.
All right, I'm gonna. Me either. That's. Yeah, I'm gonna say muscle butt. Final answer.
All right. He said muscle butt. Final answer. We have $3 in the bank so far. We have 2 strikes. We can put more money in the bank if he's correct, or I'll say ha 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 ha. I get to keep my money, and we move on. Survey says Light Bright. She never called her Light Bright.
Somebody called her that though.
Somebody did, but it wasn't his mama. Thank you so much. We enjoyed you playing the game, Mastermind Games, but I get to keep my money. Sorry, Heath. Maybe next season.
No.
All right, back to 101 with my guy, Drew Grange. Drew.
Yes, sir.
So, you have a residency coming up.
Ooh.
Talk to me about that, because residencies are a big thing. They're going out to Vegas, staying out there for about a year, doing it big. Talk to them about yours and tell me how it started.
Yes, so we actually launched February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. So it was like a Valentine's. We have a holiday here called Family Day weekend, which is around February the 16th usually. So the 14th through to the 16th is like a long weekend. So we launched on the 15th.
Okay.
But the idea of the residency actually came from, number one, you know, everyone knows about the Usher residency in Vegas, and just the impact of Usher and just that, his era of R&B music. And then the residency with New Edition that's coming up, I think, our end of this month, going into March. So, you know, there's a lot of people that. Yeah, man. So there's a lot of people here that would love to want to, you know, catch a flight, go to Vegas, pay for hotel, pay for the show. It's a lot. So I'm like, you know, why don't we have something here that is a Vegas style show, you know, dinner and dining experience. So that's how I thought of it. I'm like, you know what? Not everyone has that opportunity to, or has the money to fly out to Vegas for all these residencies. So why not give them the opportunity to have something in the city with authentic, R&B and soul throwbacks, our full powerhouse band, the Recipe Band, and we got full choreography. We're in full tuxedos, and we're just doing all the greatest from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. So,
wow.
Yeah, man. So I had the idea. I shot a commercial kind of to showcase what my idea was. So I basically rented out a place, got the stage, got the band, got everything put together, got it choreographed, shot it, and then we posted the commercial. And literally, maybe the first week, I posted the commercial on my social media. A restaurant, a supper club named Aqua Supper Club, brand new restaurant that was renovated in July, on this place called the Exhibition Ground. It's like the CNE. It's like amusement park grounds.
Okay.
That's where this restaurant is. They saw my commercial and they contacted me, and they said this is something that they think could work in their venue. And so it was supposed to be only 4 dates, from February 15th until March the 14th. So the 15th, the 29th, March 7th, and the 14th. So we have a couple more dates. The next date is coming up this Thursday, but they've already let me know that they want to extend it through spring. So
yo, congratulations!
Yes, thank you, brother. Yeah, so yeah, man. So we're definitely gonna be. It's gonna be every Thursday night, all the way through spring. Right now, we have a lot of bookings coming in, private parties, private events. So yeah, the place holds around 1,000 people. The launch on the 15th was a complete success. Yeah, man, me and the Recipe Band and the dancers, Mars and Trey, get up there and give the people a 80-minute show with a 10-minute intermission. And they get to eat some amazing food. It's an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
And get to take in our show, man, yeah.
So how did it feel for it to all come together? Is it what you thought it would be, or is it a more than what you could have dreamed?
Yeah, it's more than I could have asked for. God is good, man. Like, I didn't after the opening night at the end, when I did the finale song, I was almost in tears, bro, because the work we put into it, we shot the commercial in October of last year. So to be able to get a residency, they wanted it to start in December, but we had to push it to February of this year. Yeah. And just all the work we put into it and everything that, we pulled together, just the response and the feedback has been amazing. And yeah, it's more than I could have wished for. People really came out. It's hard to get Toronto people to come out, especially for something new. Yeah. And the opening night, we had a snow day. That same day was a snow day. So I'm like, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Like, come on, really? Like every day before that was nice and sunny. It was getting warm. I'm thinking we're gonna have an early spring. And that one day was the snow day. So we got there, did the sound check. It was empty at first. So I was like, it is what it is. If this is the way it is, God, then this is how it's gonna go. And I was still thankful that we could start. And then people just started coming in and coming in and coming in and coming in. And it filled up, and we had a successful night, man. So shout out to everyone that showed so much love on the 15th. It was amazing.
Man, you had an idea, you put it into effect, and then to see it. And to not only realize the 4 dates that you originally came up with, but to get it extended into the spring.
Yes.
Oh man, it is beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to Aqua Supper Club, Moses, Adrian McCullough, the Umbrella Group. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, man.
He said, would you welcome your American R&B rivals to your residency?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We would love 112. We would love 112 to come out, Jagged Edge come out. When you come through the city, you can't leave Toronto without blessing the soul nostalgic stage.
How did you choose the music for your residency, and what's your favorite song to sing from it?
Man, that was very difficult. There's 19 songs.
Ooh.
And like I said, it ranges from the 70s all the way to the early 2000s. So I just went with what I grew up loving. you know, what my parents used to play. So,
Yeah.
you know, like the song I just did now, the Luther Vandross, Never Too Much, that's actually my opening song for the residency. So I come out on stage to that song. That's one of my favorites, but I would say I love performing If It Isn't Love by New Edition. You know, me and the dancers do the full New Edition choreography.
Word.
The band goes crazy. You know, it's just the energy of that song, and it's just. I remember watching New Edition perform that song when I was a kid, and I always looked up to them and just their clean dance moves. You know, really sharp, really kind of sophisticated in their suits. You know, so that's kind of where that idea came from for us to be all in tuxedos. But yeah, man, we do the full choreography, and the place went crazy when we did that. So I'd have to say, If It Isn't Love, New Edition. Yeah.
I see you smiling and glowing. You got to be proud of yourself for just pulling this together.
Yeah, I'm still in shock, man. I'm still watching we did the recap reel of the night, and just, you know, in my alone times, I look through it, I'm like, wow, man, like, yeah, bro, you did that. Like, I was nervous, you know, I was like, can I even pull this off? Will people come out? You know, there's nothing like this in the city at all. You know, so it's like, is this just in my head? Am I the only one that wants to see something like this? You know, me and my fiance would talk about, you know, oh, I wish there was something where we could get dressed up, have a nice meal, and watch a show with these, you know, with this era of music that, you know, really there's not many places for that here. So I'm like, okay, I gotta create it. And
that's what's up.
Based on the response, I guess a lot of people felt the same way.
Do you have like crossover fans from your time in Essence?
Yes, definitely. A lot of people that came out were from In Essence fans and from my solo stuff in Toronto. But yeah, definitely got a lot of fans from In Essence coming out to the show. So it's good to see. And some of the members from In Essence actually came out to the opening night too to show support. So
now that's love right there. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, man. Yes.
So, Soul Nostalgic, what is that?
That is the band. That is the name of myself, Drew Grange, and the Recipe Band coming together. So it's kind of like how Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak make Silk Sonic.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like that. So the Recipe is a well-known band in Toronto, powerhouse band.
Okay.
And I've been a fan of theirs for years. You know, and apparently after me meeting with them, they've been a fan of mine for years. So when we came together, and I brought the idea to them, and I'm like, bro, like, you guys are the best band I've heard in the city. It's a bunch of church guys that play in the church, and you know, the most soulful players are from the apostolic churches. You know what I mean? Pentecostal churches. So
yes.
They play with a different kind of soul, man. It's just that combined with what I bring, it's just it's a perfect marriage, man.
My God. Hey, y'all, put your hands together. Drew Grange is in the building. All right, we'll go to my next segment. This segment is called Indie University. Indie University, 5 questions for independent entrepreneurs. All right, here we go. Question number 1, sir. What's the one misconception about owning your own business or going into the music business that people need to know the truth about?
For the first little while, you probably won't make any money. You know, people think that you make money right out the gate. You start your own business, you're gonna make money. The chances that you will are slim. You know, in the first couple of years, you're gonna take some hits.
All right. The next question. Who do you turn to for advice as an independent entrepreneur?
I would turn to advice to someone that has done it. You know, someone that's gone through the obstacles, the ups and the downs, someone that I respect their opinion, respect even their business that they started. you know. So yeah, I would say go to someone that's done it and that has had success.
All right, good stuff right there. All right, number 3. Let's go. Does the fear of doing it alone ever go away?
I don't know if it goes away. It may quiet down a little bit as you start to see success on the horizon. You know, it may quiet down a little bit, but I feel like if the fear is completely gone, that doesn't really keep you on your toes. So I think the fear of it is it shows that you care, you know? So I don't know if it goes away, but I think as you start to see your idea coming to fruition and you start to see success, I think the fear starts to quiet down.
I like that. All right, next question. What's the greatest joy you've gained from starting your own business?
Just kind of seeing your idea from your brain, from your mind, you know, manifest into the here and now, into reality. You know, I think that's the most satisfying thing for me to know that, you know, this idea that I thought was great, after creating it, it's confirmed by my peers and by people that, yes, you know, you were right. This is something that could work. So that's satisfying, definitely.
All right. This the last one, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do you get the world to notice you and your business? What's your marketing strategy, bro?
There's a lot of different ways. I mean, obviously you got to use social media, and you have to be, I would say the most important thing though, you have to stay consistent. You have to stay completely consistent, whether it is on social media, whether it is through, you know, PR, interviews like what I'm doing right now. But staying consistent, like the second you fall off, the audience is going to forget about you in a second. Like I've heard humans' attention span right now is like 46 seconds or 45 seconds or something like that. So if you're not constantly, consistently in people's face, you will be forgotten. So I would say consistency is the main thing, yeah.
All right. Hey, you graduated. All right. That was Indy University. I just want to follow up real quick on something that you said. So, how was it when you were reinventing yourself from being in essence to the solo to now being in the supergroup? How did you keep your name out there?
You know, there was a span of time when I kind of took a step back. Like I did put a new album out in 2021. We're at about 3 million streams right now, but which is, you know, in this industry doesn't mean as much anymore. But you know, I kind of did a lot of tours. I was on a Sean Paul tour 2016. 2019, I was actually on The Voice in Russia. So okay. I've done different things to like think. I like thinking outside the box. And there was a business associate that is from Russia that mentioned, you know, have you ever thought of being on The Voice Russia? I'm like, well, no, I've never thought of that ever. They're like, you know, it could maybe be something interesting. Maybe you should look into it. So I was like, let's see. So I kind of hit them up, and I went to Russia for one night for the blind audition. All the way to Russia for one night. Got there, did the audition, flew back, and they informed me that I made it to go back for the blind audition, where the audition where all the chairs turn.
Yeah.
So I went back for the blind audition. 3 out of the 4 chairs turned, and you know, long story short, I made it to the semifinals, and I was the token black guy on the show. It's perfect.
Even I want to think, what was that experience like being the black guy in Russia on The Voice? What was the competition?
Yeah, it was interesting. There was only one other black guy, and we kind of linked up, African dude. We kind of linked up there because we're the only 2 black people. Mm-hmm. He got voted off earlier than me. But the whole At the show itself and backstage, there was a lot of respect. There's a lot of love from everyone. There was a lot of camaraderie
I'm
amongst the
hearing a
artists.
butt coming.
But in the day-to-day in Russia, in Moscow, taking the subway, the day-to-day, I definitely felt like I stuck out like a sore thumb, and it was a little uncomfortable. One of the hosts actually, when he was interviewing me, he asked me how it's been in Russia, and if the police arrested me. Yeah, out of the blue. So, did the police arrest you? And then his next question was, so what do you think of Snoop Dogg? Like, this is where they think, I guess, I'm a black guy, so I should know about Snoop Dogg, I guess, and I should be arrested in the streets.
Wow, that say it ain't so, Russia.
Yeah, it was interesting. And what was funny is there was someone translating that to me. So he would say it in Russian, then I felt sorry for the poor girl that had to translate that in English to, let me understand what he said. So
how long was the flight to Russia from where you are?
We had to fly, I think it was to Germany first, and then from Germany to Russia. So it was overall, I think it was about 11 hours altogether, something like that.
They fly you out, or is this on your dime?
For the first audition, that was on my dime.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, you bet on yourself, though. Was it worth it being on the Russian version of The Voice?
It was definitely worth it. It just kind of shook me out of my comfort zone and put me in a whole new light. You know what I mean? And kind of seeing like behind the scenes of how the show is shot, and I was a celebrity in Russia. After getting to semifinals, people were recognizing me in the streets and on the subway.
Okay.
Taking pictures with me and stuff. So it was definitely something that I don't regret, and it was a learning experience. It was before a little bit of the drama. It was just before COVID. Yeah. So luckily I wasn't out there with all the Ukraine drama that was going on. So
yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Yo, that was a story. That's right there. That was an experience. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
Yo, we got a black Russian for real. Hey, put y'all hands together for Drew Grange in the building. All right, we're about to get up out of here, but before we do, JS1, you want to go ahead and let the folks know who will be the judge of that winner is?
Yes, sir. Let me make this bigger so people can see it properly. Scrolly.
Now, just to set the stage, our guy, Dey Call Me Dog with the Odes to Friday. He was our champion last week. He's trying to go 2 in a row. We got the lovely songstress, Lili D, who was in the building chatting it up with us. And then we had the flamethrower, the lyrical master from Chicago by the name of Divine. JS, who ended up winning it tonight?
Lili D.
In the building. Okay, I see you, Lili. Welcome. Hey, yes. Lili D is going to be back next week. Can she go 2 for 2? We'll find out. Hey, look, our next week, we're going to be, it's going to be March. February was fantastic. I appreciate all my guests that we had in February. It's up there with January. But starting first Tuesday in March, I'm going to be in a documentary that comes out March 5th. It's a documentary about college radio. I'm in it, and I'm going to be interviewing the director of that film. He goes by the name Michael. The name of the movie is called 35,000 Watts College Radio Documentary. So that's what's going down next week. Y'all make sure y'all are there. We got a great lineup for March. If you ever watched the show Girlfriends, March 19th, I have Golden Brooks. Golden Brooks is going to be on the show March 19th. I'm waiting for her to be like, yes, I'm looking forward to it. But she already told me she wanted to be down. So, Golden, I said it out loud, so now you got to be here. All right. So, March is going down. It's going to have a great show coming in March. All right. It's time for the last word. Let's go.
And
you are so welcome, Lily. All right. In the last word, we just kick our shouts. The last thing you wanted to say and any type of shout outs. My guy, Drew, I'm going to let you go first. What's your last word?
Yes, shout out to Sasha for setting up this interview. Anyone that wants to book Soul Nostalgic, you can email me at soulnostalgicevents@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at Drew Grange. That's DRUGRANGE. And yeah, thanks for all the love. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JS1, talk to me.
Somehow, some way, we will take Grits International. So y'all just fly.
Got to. Look, like if I go to Windsor or something, I'm just gonna drop some grit packets. I'm just gonna be on Canada Day. I'm just gonna be slinging grits. I'm just like, hey, America, hey, grits. Let's go. But that's it. That was your last word.
Yes, sir.
You are foolish, sir. You are foolish. Grits. I want to shout out Dey Call Me Dog, Divine, and our newest winner, Lili D. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have great music. And people out there, go ahead and start streaming it right now. Run them numbers up. You heard it here first on the Indie Show. Now you got to support them on your own. All right? Do that. Also, I want to shout out Sasha. You are awesome. Once again, you give me great people. Brother, you are amazing. First of all, thank you so much for the live performance. Secondly, just listening to you tell your story, amazing. The life that you live, I know your daughter is proud of you. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
And last but not least, I wish you nothing but success with your residency at Aqua. If you ever in town, Toronto, go to Aqua. You got to see Drew. Americans, if you're in New York or whatever, nothing is stopping you to go to Toronto. Thursdays. You ain't doing nothing on Thursday anyway. Cosby Show don't come on no more. So go ahead. Thursday night. Do the thing. He got 19 songs from 70s to today. He's killing them. And you heard what he did with that Luther. Alright? So make sure you go see Drew Grange, Soul Nostalgic, Aqua. Tell him Mastermind sent you.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Look, let me see. Lili D says, if I was in Toronto, I'd definitely come. Don't cry, girl. Get your money together. If he can fly to Russia, you can take a flight to Toronto, right?
Exactly.
I mean, the bar is high, so you're not flying to Russia. Go ahead.
You know what, though? We are going to start pitching in the U.S. with my new agent. We're going to take this outside of Canada, so we may be in your city in the next, little while. So look out for us.
My guy. Hey, yeah, if you come through Atlanta, just holler at your boy, 'cause that's where I am. I'm in Georgia. He's in Baltimore. JS1 is in Baltimore. So anytime you go into any of those places close to us, holler at us. We gonna be there.
Will do, definitely.
My guy. Hey, one time for your mind. This your man, Mastermind. Thank y'all for tapping in to another great episode of the Indie Show. See y'all next week. I'm about to eat some Chinese food. I'm out of here.
Hey, yo, it's about that time, man. The Indie Show. My main man, Mastermind.
The Indie Show, indeed, the flow sickening. Masterminded by Mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Majorly we envy, ain't no canceling this.
And I'm gone. The Indie Show with Mastermind.